Hey, what is up? It's been a while. It's been like 4 months since I posted, probably 5 or 6 or 7 by the time this video's up. So I decided actually back in January that I'm taking a break from YouTube forever. Well, in my mind, I was like, what if it is forever? What if I'm not meant? What if I just am not supposed to be doing this right now, at least? Okay, it's on cinematic. It's driving me crazy. Anyways, so I decided to take a break until I felt better, until I felt like posting again. And I was worried that was gonna be like a whole year, but it's only 4 months later, and that itch to make a YouTube video is like, it's strong. It's very strong. So, but okay, the whole reason I took a break in the first place was because sometimes when I get on the YouTube grind, I kind of forget everything and everyone exists, and I isolate myself and I don't text back. I already don't text back. I know, don't. Yeah. I know, I can hear my grandpa now. You don't text back anyways. My Aunt Amber, you don't text back anyways. Hey, instead of taking 2 weeks the past 4 months, I feel like I only took 1 week, okay? So progress is progress. You know what? These last 4 months were really good for me. I learned a lot about myself, like a lot. I really did. And it was great. I'm also trying to take better care of myself, which I tend to not do when I do YouTube. I just tend to really not do the life right because I get so obsessed with making YouTube videos. I just literally forget everyone and everything. I already said that. Anyways, during those 4 months, I was like, what is my purpose? You know, my whole life I've always been like, I have a goal in mind, like I know what I want, what I'm doing, but this was the first time in my life I was like, I have no goals. My ambition, 0%. It was awful. It was awful. I don't want to do that again, okay? I don't want to experience that again. But also during this time, I allowed myself to finally feel peace, because normally I don't like that feeling. It's like, ugh, no, this is wrong. It's actually fine. But I had to teach myself, and it was really uncomfortable, actually. This is the first time in my life, these past 4 months, I actually felt like, it took me the whole 4 months to learn, but I felt peace for once in my life. And here's what I've learned. It's okay to slow down. It is okay to slow down in life. You don't need to rush things. And if you are so scatterbrained and ADHD and have crippling anxiety like me, you're probably the same way. And one of my biggest fears is like wasting my life away, not doing something productive every single second of the day. Turns out it doesn't really help me be productive. It really doesn't help at all. So I just allowed myself to slow down and enjoy life and not feel like I need to be doing something every second of the day. And it was awesome. It actually was sucky at first. But some other things I've been up to, I've been watching Vampire Diaries with my friends. I have friends. Yeah, I know. I have friends. I'm also a Sunday school teacher at church. So that actually takes up surprisingly a lot of my time because I am a perfectionist. I've traveled to the far land of Idaho. I also went to Vegas. That was a good time. That's pretty much it. Like literally nothing's been happening. I've honestly had a really hard time the past 4 months, but they've been really good for me. Really good for me. I'm learning to accept myself and how life is and be okay with it. You know, life isn't gonna be how we want it to be, but if we accept it, that's good. That's good. I'm not really good at being cheesy, but like it's true. Yeah. So when I say I'm getting back into YouTube, I don't know what that means. If you have any video ideas, please comment them down below because I really want to make videos, but part of the reasons I wasn't making videos was because I had such a perfectionist mindset, and my hands are gone. They're blurred. Because I had such a perfectionist mindset, and I was like taking months and months and months to do one video. I don't want to do that anymore. It's funny because a year ago I made that same goal to not be a perfectionist, and then your girl was. I'm excited to make videos. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I need to make an updated makeup routine and maybe a week of my life, because I was watching all my videos last night and my life is so different. Thank goodness. So different than it was a year ago in the best way possible. I'll have to make another week of my life video or something like that. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm probably just gonna experiment and have fun and not try to care so much. Not be such a little perfectionist on my YouTube channel because it doesn't matter. Also, I don't even get that many views, so I don't know what the frick I'm so worried about. It really doesn't matter. Silly old me is just worried about nothing. So, well, bye. Get out. Why are you in my room? That's really all I gotta say. I just wanted to make a video so bad. Like, I miss it. And by miss it, I literally started missing it yesterday. I was like, wait a minute, I miss making YouTube videos. Why am I not making YouTube videos anymore? Okay, love you all. Bye. I'm ending this Marco Polo like as if I'm talking to one of my friends. Bye, love you.